Oh, it's gonna be an awesome day today. Today is very, very exciting. We got great games coming out today. We're gonna be unboxing Tomb Raider in this video. So right now I'm on my way to get the game. And then there's gonna be a separate video for Fallout 4. The reason is because Fallout 4 is being shipped. Gosh, that's bass. Fallout 4 is being shipped. So when it gets here, roughly in like an hour, that's when, you know, I will unbox it in this separate video, because it will be a much longer video if I do it with both. And not to mention that there is some extras besides just me getting the base Fallout 4 game that you're gonna see in that unboxing. So let's talk about Rise of the Tomb Raider, all right? Rise of the Tomb Raider, super excited. This is actually the mailman's over there, so it's probably gonna be delivered by the time I get back. Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is a game that I'm really looking forward to because, you know, I consider myself a hardcore Tomb Raider fan. I have never actually played the original games on PS2, or actually no, I played the ones on PS2, I just didn't play the original one and the sequel on the original PlayStation. This guy just didn't stop for his stop sign. But, I'm looking forward to this one. This one's gonna be good. An Xbox One exclusive for the time being. I know it's also being released on Xbox 360. I don't know why, like, really, you know, I don't really see the point in that. From all reports, people said the Xbox 360 version is actually okay. Like, it performs fine, which is kind of funny, you know. But I guess that they just took like the regular base original Tomb Raider reboot that was on Xbox 360, took that engine and probably just remade it with Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I'm looking forward to playing this. This is going to be awesome, and you know, I'm really looking forward to getting back in there. I thought the Tomb Raider reboot was fantastic. I wanted to do a preparing for Rise of the Tomb Raider video, and I actually recorded myself playing the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, you know, in preparation to record that video. I just never got around to doing it. I had time to do it, but it was kind of like laziness, and I just was like, I'll get to it, and then it got to the point where it's like the game's out already, and I just said, screw it. I played Tomb Raider 4 times. Yes, I played Tomb Raider 4 times. I own 3 copies of the game. I have Tomb Raider on the Xbox 360. That was the first time I played the game. I then rebought it on PC and played it again. And then I replayed it on Xbox 360 and collected every single collectible item in the game. I completely 100%ed the game. And then I played the Definitive Edition on PlayStation 4 and really enjoyed that. So, you know, I played Tomb Raider like a bunch of times. I'm looking forward to getting back in there with the sequel. It's supposed to be bigger, badder. Every review says it's basically it basically improves on the original reboot's, you know, mechanics in every single way, which is fantastic. So we're gonna pick up the game here, and we're gonna unbox it, and then sometime in the near future I will get to play it. What I'm going to start doing right now is I'm going to actually, with all these games coming out and with me having yet another backlog I have to work my way to finish before I put out my video game awards sometime in 2 months or so, I'm going to let you guys decide what games I play next, for those of you guys who really like my streams. So instead of me saying, oh, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to play Rise of the Tomb Raider, well, we want to see Fallout 4. And I'm going to let you guys decide what you want me to stream first, alright? I assume most of you guys are going to save Fallout 4 for me to stream first. That is the game I'm most excited to play. But we will see, you know. If you guys want Rise of the Tomb Raider, then I guess I can stream that first. So, well, we'll figure it out, alright? But it's going to be pretty freaking awesome, and looking forward to the camera falling in this video. I gotta get a better tripod, man. The last tripod I had was falling apart, which is why I got this one. But that last tripod, it had like balanced weight, and that thing never tipped. It like no matter you know how hard I turned, that thing would like never tip. It was well balanced all the way through. This is like, it's just a $25-30 tripod, you know, that I got off of Amazon, so it tips. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I ran around at different Target stores earlier today. I'm sure you guys know why I would run around at different Target stores. I was looking for a particular drink. But I'm going to talk about my story with me searching that in my Fallout 4 unboxing. Hint, hint. So, we're going to see. Alright. Anyway, just, it's actually kind of busy today. Busy. Is that space? No. No space on the other side. Anyway, we getting the game here. Boxing it. In the out. Alright, so I'll see you guys back in the bits. We're gonna get Tomb Raider and something else for the Fallout 4 unboxing. So, alright, I'll be right back. Oh my god! So I got a cool poster here for Tomb Raider. I'm gonna show you guys when I get home, and got the Tomb Raider game too. All right, so I'll see you guys back at the house. We're gonna be unboxing all this, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, so Rise of the Tomb Raider for Xbox One. Looking forward to getting into this. In addition to that, I got this pre-order poster from GameStop. Check this out. So this is done by some famous artist. I forgot the name of the guy, but it was, they were talking about it earlier that, you know, you get these posters when you pre-order the game. It's a pretty cool poster, to be honest with you. I might, if it's the same size, I don't know if it's the same size as the Metal Gear Solid 5 one I have over there, but if it is, I'll just replace it. Because this is a nice poster. I'm definitely going to want to hang this. It's kind of like that old school kind of movie horror kind of vibe thing with that, you know, that type of art style. Pretty cool, looks awesome. So, alright, let's get to unboxing the main game. So Rise of the Tomb Raider, here it is. One of my most anticipated games this year, definitely. Got the sissy scissors are here. So yeah, looking forward to delving into this. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be awesome. Don't know really what else to say besides what I said earlier. It's gonna be pretty cool. Had my my good friend Broken Games HD got a review copy of this, and he really enjoyed it, so it's gonna be freaking awesome. There we go. Of course, you got the Microsoft seal here. Careful about that. Alright, so let's check out the front of the case for Rise of the Tomb Raider. So the Rise of the Tomb Raider box art is basically that still shot from the trailer. I believe it's called the Legend Within trailer or something like that, or Become the Legend trailer. I don't know. So basically she just climbed up this really icy mountain, and now she's in a cave. She lights a flare. Now it's pretty interesting if you actually have seen the PlayStation 4 box art, you know, for this game. It's the same one, right? But they've actually moved the title for the PlayStation 4 and PC box art down to like right here across her her waist. So on the Xbox One version, it's right here on the top. I wonder if they're going to change that for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox, or PlayStation 4 and PC versions, or if they're just going to, you know, move it back up to the top here, and just, or, you know, just make it uniform with everything else that's going on here. But this is pretty cool. She now has 2 climbing axes, which is nice. Her bow and arrow is back, and she's dressed appropriately for the weather, which is one of the first times for the Tomb Raider series. So, alright, let's check out the back of the case. I also noticed, interesting to note, there is no Square Enix logo right here. That's because Microsoft published the Xbox One and Xbox 360 version, so all we have is Crystal Dynamics. So that's an interesting point as well. Alright, let's take a look at the back. On the back of the case here, we have Discover the Legend Within. You can explore deadly tombs and engage in guerrilla combat. Again, Square Enix's logo is nowhere to be found. You do have Nix's logo, which is the studio that ports the PC version of games. But I think Nix has actually worked on the Xbox 360 version, if I'm not mistaken. And Eidos as well. DTS, Dolby DTS support, which is awesome. Rated M for strong language, intense violence, blood, and gore. We don't care. There is no multiplayer this time. They took out the competitive multiplayer. To be honest, Tomb Raider could have had an awesome competitive multiplayer if they just put time and effort into it. It was kind of tacked on in the original reboot. But if Tomb Raider, you know, if Rise of Tomb Raider had like a full-fledged multiplayer mode that was like of high quality, it could be really awesome, but they did away with it. There is certain challenge modes in the game though for their multiplayer competitive you know, mechanic in there, but it's just challenge stuff, so no big deal. Alright, let's take a look inside the case. So inside the case, the same love and compassion that we saw on the outside of the case is nowhere present inside. We don't get a manual, we don't get an insert, all we get is a disc. And I hate it when I see this because it's like, okay, not even like an insert. You couldn't just say, oh, like an insert for advertisement would have been nice, but no, all you get is Tomb Raider, the definitive edition, Rise of the Tomb Raider, sorry. And that's it, pretty much. You get warning labels on the back here. So really plain box art, nothing really to write home about, so. All right, well, I assume that's going to do it for our Rise of the Tomb Raider unboxing. I enjoyed this video, and hope that you guys did too. And we'll see you guys back for the Fallout 4 unboxing coming out right after this. Stay tuned. Thanks, guys.